with you.
Okay, so we can say busy day,
Oh,
basically. Is
not
that right?
busy. Just yes, and actually, it's not too busy.
It's not too busy. Ah, very nice. And how about tomorrow? What are you going to do tomorrow? Hmm?
Mm, I will go to work.
Hmm. Okay, so, and which day of these days that you have, which day is the most difficult for you? Can you please tell me which day is really difficult for you?
I think it's difficult with me when I have to travel to some province in the north of Vietnam and have a survey with my new customers on
Mm-hmm.
my new perspective, not customer, just the
Mm-hmm.
opportunity. So it's hard for me because I have to show uh, and have to ask them some questions to
Mm-hmm.
get more information from them and before describe the proposal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and let's say, and when you finished your all day, when do you finish? For example, when do you need to finish your all day? Can you please tell me when everything is done? Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
what is something that I know that you like to spend time with your family, but what is something else that you like to do? For example, when you are with your family, what can you do?
Mm, after finish days, I often came back home, or sometimes I go to some beer shop and have some beer with my colleagues. With my family, I often uh, play some game with my family.
Hmm.
Before I often play badminton with my parents.
Hmm. Okay. And would you like to teach your son a badminton?
Yes, I
Aha.
like it.
Okay. Very nice. This is really nice to hear. Okay, so okay, on previous lesson we had a free talk. Now, do you
Yeah.
want to go on a lesson, or do you want to talk, or you want to, for example, to develop your speaking skills? So which, for me, it's okay. We can do
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want. Okay, so for example,
Often
what
too.
is?
I too often too.
Hmm.
Makes conversations, free talks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you want to have a lesson? I didn't understand. Do you want to have a lesson or do you want to free talk?
Free talks.
Free
I
talk.
say
Ah, okay.
yes, option number two. Yes.
Okay. I think okay, when we go by the book, everything it's strict, everything. I like to combine a little bit. I
Mm-hmm.
like
Yes,
to,
yes,
yes,
yes. I agree.
this is the best way how you can improve your teaching skills. Your teaching skills are amazing. Your teaching skills are good, no doubts about that. So, okay, so what do you think? We can start. What do you think about this crisis now? Okay, so I heard on the news. I just want to compare the news
Mm-hmm.
because in my country, like we used to talk, in my country, we often don't hear the right news. I just want to compare what we heard
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
from, for
Yeah, yeah,
example, what you can tell me about.
yeah.
Okay, so what is happening? What news do you hear about this crisis in Ukraine? So.
Mm-hmm.
In my country, we heard that they will sit and talk about what is
Yeah.
happening. So how
Yes.
about
Right
you?
now.
Hmm.
Yes, I have the information is like this too. Right now, Russia and Ukraine have a negotiation in Belarus
Hmm. In
right now.
Belarus. Hmm.
Yes, but I hear some information that it's failed
Hmm.
if they don't have a agreement.
Hmm. Okay, and what do you think? What will they talk about? Okay, so we know that Russia wants to take one part of the Ukraine country. So what do you think? What will they talk about here?
Mm-hmm. I think it's in each countries, Russia and Ukraine want to have their benefits. But in these situations, Russia is stronger. So I think they they will have more benefits when talk together.
When they talk together.
Yes.
Okay, and
I think Russia's want to make sure Ukraine never joins NATO and never joins Europe.
Okay.
But I think Ukraine will do not agree all about it.
Okay, and why do you think so? Why is what is the reason? Why do you think so?
Because that's it the the main reasons Russia attacks Ukraine. They want to Ukraine becomes individual. Don't follow other side. So yes, that's I think Ukraine's in these situations is weaker.
Of course. I think it's much weaker than we used to think. And okay, and what people can do to stop this? What is something, for example, who can, in your opinion, who can involve and stop Putin to do something like this? Who can stop Putin? Okay, obviously he is the man who is in charge of everything. So what do you think? What do you think about this? Who has the problem here?
I think in the first questions, I think just Russia and Ukraine can stop this. Never can don't have any countries others can stop it.
And how they can stop this? What they can do to stop this?
I think they have to maybe Russia can reduce the requirements, their requirements, and Ukraine have to agree some hard point when Russia's layoff.
Okay, very nice. Now, and let's have a look. Okay, so we have here different things, and what is what people think in your country. Okay, so this is something that people want to ask everybody. So what is something that people think in your country
In my
about?
country?
Yes, I just want to compare what
Yes,
people
yes.
think in your country and what people think in my country. I just want to compare this.
Yes, I think in my countries, of course, have to kind of think one agree with Putin's, agree with Russia's, and one part is do not agree, and they they want to have Ukraine.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why? Why?
They have two options, and I think almost people agree with Russia. I think so. That's because of most people understand why Russia have to attack Ukraine. I think so. Almost people follows Russia. But apart of people, I think it's huge too. Want to have Ukraine.
Yes.
Two side.
Yes, like we used to talk about your country, that you have your war 60, 70 years ago, something like this. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, and there was a big problem because people didn't understand what is happening. Okay, so basically, your country suffered because USA and Russia are fighting and fighting on your territory, and that was the biggest problem right now. And like my country, we also have the same problem because in some parts we need. Okay, the problem is my country. For example, we have the same problem in the last 200 years. So we don't. We are a small country. We are a poor country when you compare with the big countries, stronger countries. But here is the problem with my country. Someone who is leading my country. Okay, so he or she wants to go to the both sides. You cannot go to the both sides. You're in the middle. Okay, so and for example, when we have NATO bombing 1999, Russia didn't do anything to stop the bombing. And they are telling us we are your brothers, blah 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 blah. So
but
and
nothing's happening.
nothing happens. Like for example, in your country, Afghanistan, and other countries, they have a conflict, but they put, for example, smaller countries there, and they, for example, in your country, if I understand correctly, USA attacked your country, and Russia was protecting your country. So Russia sends help and everything else. They practically using you to their when they fight. Okay, so and who will have the biggest problem? Not them. Your country, my country, smaller countries. So this is, in my opinion, this is the biggest problem that they have. So, and I think that this thing needs to stop now, because if they are doing something like this, we are in the middle. Okay, poor countries, small countries will be in trouble. So we will be in trouble. Like I forgot to mention, or did I mention to you that we in the last century, around 2000, when it was 1999, 2000, we have yes, we have 6 words, but our population was around 11 million people. 11 million people. Now we have 6.5 million people.
Yes, a lot of people die because of war.
It's just in just 22 years. In just 22 years, 22 years is not a long period of time.
Yeah.
So, like your country, if I'm wrong, correct me. If I'm wrong, for example, when you had a war, you lost a lot of people.
Yes.
So that is the problem.
I agree with your opinion that with the small and a weak country have to become middle.
And they always do that. And they always.
Yes.
I'm thinking from one side. I'm thinking that they have a deal. Okay, so we will call a little fight. We will have a little fight, you and me, and okay, and they will grab resources from your country. So I think this is the problem, in my honest opinion. So then and Vietnam, okay, and Serbia, okay, you have a lot of population, but we are not so strong. We are friendly country. We want to just to live, to have a quiet life. Exactly.
Yes. Don't want to have more land because we think that's enough.
Yes.
And so how about the opinion in your country with the situation right now?
It's mixed. It's really mixed. Yes. Some people, I don't know what to think. Some people think, okay, the situation is like this. We are really frustrated in many ways. People from my country, we are really frustrated. Why? One of the reasons is, okay, now one part of the people support people from Ukraine. I support people from Ukraine. Like I mentioned to you, I don't want them to be killed, to suffer, and everyone else. But one part of them, they were asking, okay, so where was Ukraine when we were attacked in 1999? They asked this question, and why do we need to support them? They didn't support us. And I was arguing with my friend. I was telling to him, okay, if you think like this, if you just think like this, you're not a better person than them.
Yes, they cannot have you. They cannot have you in this situation. They will enjoy these gross tools, and they will be attacked if they join in this.
Yes, and other parts of the country support Russia. In my country, because they believe that the people from Russia or Russia are friends, are, I don't know how to say it. We are like brothers. We are Orthodox. We are all Orthodox. We are not Catholics. In most of the people in my country, we are Orthodox, and they call on that. And in my opinion, this is bad. Okay, I can ask the same question. Okay, I can ask the same question. Okay, where was the Russia when we were attacked in 1999? No, nowhere. Yes.
Yeah.
And do you know the name of the action? How NATO called this action? Then they attack us. Peaceful angel. Peaceful angel. Peaceful angel. When you drop the bombs on people. Peaceful angel. It's ridiculous.
What do you think? What country will have the most benefits with this war?
Russia and USA. Russia, for example, they want to invade Ukraine. They want to take resources. USA, they are protecting Ukraine, and if they succeed, they will also come and take resources of Ukraine. Okay, they will say, for example, to Ukrainian people, okay, we were helping you. We were helping you now. Okay, now you need to pay the cost. So I think that both sides, and I think that they collaborate. Okay, we will attack them. They will. So I think that both sides have the similar, let's say, similar strategy. And when you look, for example, in last 150 years, they are doing practically the same with Vietnam, with Afghanistan, with Egypt, with Serbia, with a lot
Libya,
of Libya, of course. So they are doing practically the same thing.
In this situation, I think China's that's the country has the most benefits. Because in these situations, America and Europe will focus the situation in this world and forget China. And China can do anything they want in this, because 20 years from now, Americans want to reduce the developments of China. So they, in this time, America don't fight or don't compare with Russia. They just focus on Asia and focus on China. So that's why, yes, that's why China do not agree, but they agree too with Russia. They in the middle. Don't tell anything. So I think that's the country have the most benefit.
Yes, they have the most benefits, and this is something that people around the world, I think they will have a problems they will have a problems to understand this. Because this is something in my opinion, this is something that is really bad in so many ways. For example, they need to think, in my opinion, of course, I don't want to force anybody to listen my opinion, but like I mentioned to you before, in my country, we have saying, for example, you and me, we are different culture, from different countries, history, okay, different religion after all. And we have a one saying here, love yourself, respect others.
Yeah.
Others' beliefs, others' culture, other how should I, or religion, and everything else. You need to respect that. If you want to get respect, you need to show the respect.
That's the main point.
Yes, and this is something that can be really bad, for other people. What are they doing now? And basically, they are doing the same thing in like I mentioned, last 100 years, 150 years. They're doing the same thing.
But I don't know why people want to have a lot of money. In Americas, I know a lot of company and a bit of leader of this company produce weapon. They have a lot of money, but they always want to have more war to buy and to sell a lot of weapons, a lot of guns to make more of money. I don't know why, because they have a lot of money, but they want more. I don't know.
Because I think that money is like a drug. The more you have it, the more you consume money, the more you want money. Not you and me. We have enough money for ourselves, for our family. This is something that is, for us, it's quite good. But for them, they want more power. When you have more money, you have more power.
Like drugs, money, like drugs.
Like drug, yeah. So I don't want to be rich. I just want to be okay. I want to have easy life. To have enough to go on my vacations, to travel, yes, something like this. But I don't want to spend to have too much money, because I don't know how I deal with power. And the power is something that I don't know. This is the complex question here, and okay, and people are often they are not good when you get power. For example, in my country we have people right now who are leading our country. They're having they used to be like radicals or radical party. That was the really bad party, because they were chauvinists. Okay, so nationalist is when you love your country. You love your country, I love my country. But they were chauvinists. They didn't like any country that is surrounded us, and they basically changed the suit, sort of speaking. They changed the suit. Now they are for Europe, for USA, for Russia, for okay. But what happened next? Okay, because one of them, the president of our country, he used to say, if you kill one Serbian man, we will kill 100 of, I don't know who was there. That is he was calling on fight, and this is not good.
I understand. Can you tie these words for me?
What words?
That was to describe the you tell that before. You mentioned when people when someone kill one people and president will kill
no, not president. He wasn't president then. He was just politician then, and he used to say in public speaking, you're a public figure. You're not supposed to even think about this, not to say about this, because you have a lot of people who are following you. So he was saying something like this, and this thing was really, really bad, because this is the problem why most of the people don't love him now in our country, because he's showing something like this. And when you hear something like that, when you hear, for example, the government, the people of the government, when you hear something like that, okay, so you have image like this. Okay, so people voted for this man, so all the people are like him, but not. That is the key problem. We are not for him. We don't want to be like him, because this is something. I want to have a president who is really nice, who is really good, who knows what he wants to say, who knows who treats other people good, who treats other countries good, cultures and religions and everything. I want to have that, a president like that. I don't want to have this guy. So
right now, what is the most popular in your country?
Popular. What is the popular? Sport.
Maybe sport.
Sport. Yes, because we have tennis. Yes. Now Novak Djokovic is no more tennis player #1. He's #2 now. But he will return, I think, in the middle of the March. He will return on the first place.
Yes, I think so. He's the best right now.
And we have a lot of sports athlete in our country that represents our country really good. Do you watch basketball?
Basketball. I don't know it. I don't
NBA, American basketball.
I know this league, but I don't know.
You know basketball players. LeBron James.
Yes, I just know some guy on the shoe.
Yes, Steph Curry, etc. So one of the so MVP is the most valuable player. Okay, so you have the most valuable player in the NBA during the season, and the last season, man from our country was the MVP. Was the most he was the best player in the league
in all season.
All season. He was the best player, and we have the same name, Nikola. He is also Nikola Jokic. He was the best player last year, and we are very proud of our sports athlete like Novak Djokovic, Nikola Jokic, etc. So we have a lot of athletes that we are really proud of.
Yeah, your country don't too much of people, but a lot of famous people. Yeah.
Yes, but in some areas, yes, for example, we have like this because we suffered a lot, and we are trying to find a way to have some of us to have some accomplished that we feel all happy, and this is what makes us happy. We are sport nation, and we yes.
All about the economic. What is the most points and the most industries in your countries?
Right now,
in my country, that is most is the farmer.
Agriculture.
Yes, agriculture. A lot of farmer.
Okay, so the area where I live, it's a flat area. So we don't have mountains and everything else. We have one little mountain, let's say, just not so big, 700 meters mountain, maybe something like this. Okay, this is not even a mountain. Okay, but the whole area is really flat, because I lived in the north part of my country, and on the south part of our country we have many mountains and so on. So the most right now, because I'm living in the second biggest city in in Serbia. This is Novi Sad. I'm living here. Here, this is the IT center.
IT centers.
IT center. Novi Sad is IT center here in my country. You have a lot of companies. They are here, and they produce many products that are connected with this. And this is something that we are very proud of it. Like I mentioned to you on our first conversation that we had, I mentioned to you that lots of my friends, when I ask you, because you're working in the IT sector, and I was telling you in which program do you work to, is it Java, Java plus, C++?
Yeah.
Okay, so and this is something that we are connected here to, and we are really proud of this. But salaries now are good, but in the previous years wasn't so good. They wasn't so good. Now they are good. Like I mentioned to you, my best friend, he's working for some of my best friends. They are working for this company, and they are for some companies and IT companies, and they are really proud of it. So I can say that they are really good, really good. So, and the capital city Belgrade, also IT center, but not so big like Novi Sad. Novi Sad is the biggest.
Novi Sad.
Novi
Your
Sad.
city, Novi Sad.
Novi Sad. Novi Sad. Novi Sad.
Novi Sad.
Yes. So this is something that is really important for us, and we are really happy. We also have agriculture in this part of the country, but not so much, to be honest, because we are trying to develop ourselves. So it's quite it's quite good. So how about you? Where do you live?
Yes, I live in Hanoi. That's the capital of Vietnam, and the cultures of Vietnam is agricultures. A lot of farmers, a lot of plants, and but right now the government want to move the GDP is from industries and is from service. So right now have a lot of companies and have a lot of FDI company. That means the company from the outside. That's a foreign company. They invest in my country. So right now a lot of big country produce products in my country. For example, is Samsung. You know, they have a big factory in Vietnam. Do you have Samsung phone? Yeah. Or maybe Intel. They build a big factory in Vietnam. So a lot of workers. Vietnam have a lot of workers.
Okay, very nice. And how about other aspects? For example, let's say, what do you think about other aspects of for example, agriculture and other aspects, engineering and everything else in your country?
Yeah, I mentioned you before that the government want to develop the countries like in the service industry. They want to attention more the travelers. They will travel in my countries, and because my country have a lot of beach and have a lot of seaside place, so and they want to become like more like Thailand, have a lot of service, and a lot of people come there and pays money, and maybe travels. Yes, that's one of aspect.
Okay, very nice. And okay, and what do you think? What other countries, for example, are good in IT sector? Okay, so okay, so you can teach me something. So what other countries are good in IT sector? What do you think?
I think it is India. Have a lot of engineer.
Wow. Really?
Yes, it really really good, and a lot of engineer from India. When you search what software on YouTube, you will receive and see a lot of video from India guy. And right now, a lot of leaders, a lot of CEO in the biggest company, software company, is from India, like Google, like Alphabet, they from India.
Okay, very nice. And I didn't know this about India. This is something that is new for me, because I used to think that people from Russia, people from USA, they are good in this. Also, from your country, I heard really nice things about your country. And how about sport in your country? Which sport is popular, for example? Do you have anyone who is famous in sports area?
Oh, it's not too much. It's the most popular for sports in Vietnam. That's a football. But our football team is not too good. Just the rank in the world is a 90. The rank in the world is at 90, not too good, but that is the most popular sport. If I think some people in my country have more ranks in the world in that's in chess and
In
billiard.
chess.
Yes, chess and billiard.
And in what sport? Sorry, can you say one more time? In what sport?
Billiard. How to you put the ball on the tables and put it on the hold. How to pronounce it?
Snooker? Snooker?
Yeah, snooker.
Snooker.
Billiards. But it can say that's in billiard, right?
Yes. Okay. Now, okay. Now
Billiard.
let.
Billiard.
And what else? What else can you, for example, tell? What else is good when we are? I want to ask you, in which sport do you think, for example, when we had, for example, 20 years ago, we didn't. In my country, we didn't believe that someone can play that tennis like Novak Djokovic. And how about you in your country? Can you please tell me what do you think? Okay, what else can be something that can some sport that is, your country can have a really nice future? So what do you think?
I think that's a video game.
Okay, and why video games?
I don't know why, but right now a lot of kids play really good video game from Vietnam, and video games is one sport of Olympics and one sport of SEA Games. That is the games in Asia. SEA Games right now. That's the one sport and have a medal too. It's have a medal. So right now a lot of children in Vietnam play video game like professional. So I think that's either in the near future, that's either one of sports we will expect.
Okay. Okay, very nice. And which video game, for example, did you ever play the video game?
Yes, I play some video game. For example, is FIFA, PlayStations. Play on the Sony PlayStation for PlayStation 5, you know, and play some attacks, and I don't know to call that. You have a teams and play with other team and attack their house. I don't know.
Okay, and like shooting game, like what kind of game?
Shooting game.
Counter Strike, maybe? Counter Strike.
Yes. Counter Strike. Have you played it?
Yes, I like to play. But right now I'm not so good because different version of Counter Strike is we are having now different version. But when it was the old version, I used to play really good. But now I don't have time to play. I just like to go on some server to just to play a little bit, and after that when I put down my laptop and everything else, this is something that I don't have time. To be honest, I don't have time because right now I'm teaching for 5 schools, online schools, and
5 schools.
5 schools, yes, and I don't have too much time to for games, but sometimes when I grab a little time, I'm trying to play with my friends. Because I like to spend time more, for example, when I play basketball or volleyball. When I compare these things, I like to play more to play basketball and volleyball because I'm sitting all day on my chair, and I just don't want to sit anymore. So it's sometimes it's exhausting, and I want to go in a gym or play or something like this because my back hurts.
Yes, like me, because I sit in my office in whole day. So when I have free time, I want to go out and walk and run. Like it, I don't want to sit on my laptop too. Why you can teach in 5 centers? And so how long you work per day?
It depends. It depends because sometimes I work every day, basically every day. I don't have free time. I don't have days off. But because I need money.
Contain you work in the weekend too?
Yes, but yes, we need, yes, I work on the weekends. Mostly I work on the weekends. Today is easygoing day, and I work today. I used to work a couple of hours, nothing special, 3 or 4 hours, something like this. But during the weekend, this is the date when I work the most. Yes, and during the working days, I don't work too much because most of the clients needs a teacher on the weekend, and most of my clients are children. So I work today. I didn't work something special. I went to the gym. I train because I have friends. We wake up in the morning. We go to the gym and everything else. And but now this is my last class for today. And after this, I will have one training. I have for one school I need to train candidates and to train new teachers. I need to train new teachers.
Offline or online?
Online. I will have in 5. Now it's 4:15 p.m. In 5 p.m. I will have a online meeting with new teachers, and that's it.
You teach English, right?
What?
Users teach them English, right?
Can you say one more time, please? I didn't understand.
Users teach the candidates English.
Yes, new teachers. I'm trainer for one company. I'm trainer, and I need to train them to start to work.
Start to work.
Oh. They will start to work tomorrow. I suppose tomorrow or in a couple of days. So we need to have a training, and I need to guide them to install Zoom, Viv account, to change something, and to prepare them for the teaching in this school. So this is also what I'm doing.
So you are a trainer too.
Yes, yes, team manager, trainer, etc. So yes.
Oh, you're really good.
Thank you. And this is something that I love to do, because here in this school, this is so relaxing now. I feel so relaxed, when I have classes, because it's I think it's a different type of the culture, because here it's much better. When mostly I work with the Chinese schools, but here is the area where I feel really relaxed, and I'm happy to work here.
You have a student from all countries in the world, right? And the most from Asia.
Mostly from Asia, Vietnam, China, Taiwan. Yes, from those countries. Yes, mostly from China. Mostly from China, but I also have for Vietnam and Taiwan, and I think that's it. Yes. Yes, and here, to be honest, now, not because we are speaking here, and I want to say nice words, because here I feel most relaxed. Here is the place where, and because my classes here in this school are sometimes are in the beginning of my working day and sometimes in the end. So for me it's good. So if should I start with people from Vietnam, or should I finish? It's quite nice, quite good.
That's more suitable with you.
Yes. Okay. Yes, but mostly I work with Chinese children, and they lose focus. I mentioned this to you before. They lose focus, and sometimes we need to.
Maybe they're too young.
Yes, but to be honest, when I compare, for example, I have a couple of students from Vietnam. They are really young. 7, 8 years old. And here we have a class for full hour. And they are focused for full hour. But in Chinese schools, okay, usually we have classes 25 minutes, and they cannot stay focused on 25 minutes classes. So sometimes can be really, really hard. But here I have a couple of students that are really amazing. They're like little sponges. Okay, so they are really, really fantastic, and they are like sponges. They just want to have more, and they are, yes, and they are really.
Maybe their parents stand behind them.
With one student, no. With one student, no. He's completely alone, and he's staying. And when he made a mistake, no, I know. He's really cute and really good.
Yeah.
Yes, he's fantastic, and I I like when I have sessions with him. He's full of energy. He give me energy sometimes, and yes, and this is something that is really good. Okay, when he gives me a lot of energy, I feel like, wow, amazing.
Energy, yeah.
Yes, and I'm full of energy. When I'm listening to him, I also feel like I'm full of the energy. So this is something that is really nice and really good. So this is the difference. I didn't. I have 4 or 5, something like this, 4 or 5 children from your country, and when I compare from your country and other countries, in your countries, children are more focused. More focused, definitely, and they can attend the full hour without. Okay, they have a little breaks. Can I go to the bathroom? Can I drink water? Yes, of course, but yes, but they are really focused.
Yeah. So what do you think between the young students and older students and some old student like me?
It's a huge and big difference because I can talk with you whole day without any problems. But when you have a young student, you need to goof around a little bit. You need to something like this, and this is the biggest difference. And students like you and older students, you have, for example, we can talk for hours without any problems. We don't have any big problems. Okay, sometimes I fix your pronunciation and that's it. But kids, no. With kids, it's they like you or they hate you. so it's like this. Okay, nothing in the middle. But with you, and I have one lady also from Vietnam, and she's quite good, and we have a really nice relationship when we are speaking about something, and she's not so fluent like you, but she's trying, and that helps me a lot when we are speaking, when we are trying to do something. This is something that helps me a lot. This is the what? She helps me a lot. She helps me a lot. Okay, for example, she doesn't have ego. She knows that she cannot say some words, that she needs to work on something. She doesn't have ego, and this is the difference. Kids sometimes have ego. They and when they see the boring subject, they don't want to talk at all. It's boring. Okay, can we talk about something else? No. Why? It's boring. Something else, not this lesson, something else. Yes, and they don't want to participate, and that's it. They have days that they don't want to participate, and you can do whatever you want, but they don't want to participate, and that's the end of the story. And I need to wait.
So, that means teach the young student is harder, right?
Harder, yes. Because when we started, I was okay. Let's try it. Let's see how we are going to connect each other. And in 4 or 5 minutes, we're completely connected and everything is fine. But I have students that I teach for a long time, and still I need to connect with them. I don't know, will they be angry? Will they be, I don't know, sleepy and etc. So they don't know to control their emotions so good like older people.
Yeah. That's right.
So now, so you can say, for example, oh, Nikola, I'm tired. Oh, what can I do? And that is okay. Sometimes we feel that we are tired and we cannot do anything about this. I feel that I'm tired yesterday. I feel very tired yesterday at the end of the day. But here is something that is completely different. So and we used to talk about so many subjects, and it's that makes me feel that I'm really easy for me. And this is something that is quite good. So what do you think about these lessons that we are having? What is your opinion?
Oh, I think I learned a lot. I will use to listen English from the other people, and I can talk. Maybe I talk not too good, or maybe something you do not understand. But I confident when I start. So I think is the most important. The most important I think is have to important. I have confidence.
Exactly.
So I think I got it. I got it better when I have time to talk with you.
Yes, because these lessons, okay, when we go strictly by lesson, okay, it's good. It's good. It's quite good. It's
Yes, I think maybe we can mix, so we can have idea from it. So besides
yes.
this, we can have a talk, a free talk. Yes,
Mm.
I think
We
is
yeah,
good.
we will mix. We will mix free talk and we will mix the lesson. But it's better when you have a free talk. In my opinion, it's better when you have a free talk because you can develop yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, to say something that you're thinking about, and oh yes, this is it. But don't worry about some words. Don't be ashamed that if you don't know some words to say, or you think that it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is okay.
Yes. But
So
in sometimes if I don't have enough words to describe what I want to say.
yes, but this is just practicing. Okay, it's like take your job for example. Okay, so you need to practice a lot. When you okay, so you are in a position that you can work anywhere you want. So
Yeah.
for example, yes, and if when you're practicing English, so you can go to the other side of the planet and you will know to speak. So don't worry about this.
Yeah.
This is just practicing, like
Yeah.
Novak
Yeah.
Djokovic, bam, bam, bam. So practicing, and
Yeah.
everything is going to be fine.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I didn't know to speak English when I started. I had a lot of problems, and now here I am. English is not my native language, so
And you
it's.
are English teacher, right?
And now I'm English teacher. Can you imagine this?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Someone. Can you imagine that I didn't know to say any word on English, for example, 20 years ago or something? Oh, no, 25, 30 years ago, I didn't know to say any single word of English now.
How you can improve it?
Yes.
How you can improve your English skill?
I listen a lot of English songs. I watch English movies, American movies. I try to speak with people who come to my country, and this is the way how you can improve your speaking and everything else what you need in. So
Yeah.
this is one of the techniques that you can use. So and you if you watch English movie, try to watch without subtitle. You
Lost title. Yeah.
don't put subtitles because okay because your brain will be lazy. Oh, you can read. Oh, okay, this is it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
so, so no without subtitle. It's much better because
Yeah.
you need to focus though what he said or she. So so you this is how you can improve it.
Yes. I will try it.
So
Okay.
now we finished. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Okay, so I will let you know. I think that my student will be away on Friday because we have on a Friday our
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Sorry, Wednesday. Correct me because
Yeah.
like I mentioned, I
Okay.
have a lot
Yeah.
of schools. Yes, I will let you know if I don't have session. I will let you know. We
Yeah.
have on Monday. We have on Wednesday and
Wednesdays
Sunday.
and Sunday. Yeah.
If you want to change, we can have on Friday, on Saturday,
Yes.
have
If
earlier
you
session. Just,
yes.
just to check, just to check. Give me 1 minute, please. I just want to check because it's, I suppose it's inconvenient for me and you to have earlier because I know it's a little bit late in your country. Just 1 moment. I want to see it. Saturday. Just one moment here. Okay, so is Saturday at, let me see. I have free time. I have free time. This is 1 p.m. in my country. In yours, that will be, just one moment. I want to check it. Is it okay to have at 6 p.m.?
6 p.m.
in your country?
Oh, I cannot, because in this time I have to have dinners and
Okay, let's try 8 p.m.
Yes, I can.
8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Just want to see, because I have different zones here. I need to check it. It's a little bit in China, it's 7 hours. Here is 6 hours, because I have at 8 p.m. Let me see. 9 p.m. This is 8 p.m. in your country. 7 p.m. to no, we cannot. This okay. I can. Sorry. 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Is this okay with you? In Saturday. Is it
a bit late?
It's better because okay, it's a bit late. It's a little bit late. Okay, I will tell you on Wednesday. Okay, can we?
Yes.
Okay.
We will schedule the
yes, for the weekend we will schedule. Yes, on Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
We will. I will try to find the best solution, because I have some classes that are 9 p.m. This is 9 p.m. in China, and in your country this is 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Yes, and in 7 p.m. I have one class with one kid, so it's a little bit hard for me. But I will find a solution and I will tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry. Yeah. I will tell you. Okay, about this. So don't worry about this. We will on Wednesday. We will agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday. Bye bye.
Yes. Goodbye. Thank you so much.
No problem. Always.